Congresswoman Nita Lowey is officially in the race for re-election. Lowey announced she's seeking a third term in Washington at a series of rallies today. In Yonkers, the Democratic Congresswoman made her announcement at a fire station on Bronxville Road along with local firefighters. But she was also joined by members of her opponent's campaign who made their presence heard. John Goff has the story.
And I've been fighting as a mother, fighting as a PTA president, fighting when I was at the state level, and I want to continue to fight in Congress for you.
Lowey's announcement came as no surprise. She's been expected to run in the new 18th Congressional District that was established as part of Congressional redistricting this year. The district runs from Queens to north of White Plains and includes parts of Yonkers. The rally on Bronxville Road was the second held around the new district today, and at it, she got the backing of Yonkers Firefighters Union President Tony Pagano.
Clean the house! Clean the house! Clean the house!
But supporters of former Congressman Joe DioGuardi were also there. DioGuardi is seeking to defeat Lowey, who beat him in 1988. Among the protesters who chanted throughout Lowey's speech were DioGuardi's campaign manager, Rick Shafton, and campaign field director, Dominic Intereri.
This is a campaign rally, and we're going to follow her wherever she goes to tell the truth about her record, because she's masquerading as a moderate when she is, in fact, one of the most ultra-liberal members of the House of Representatives. She should be representing Greenwich Village instead of representing the city of Yonkers. And that's the real shame of it. And that shame will be corrected on November 3rd.
The 1988 campaign between Lowey and DioGuardi was touched by scandal when car dealer Joseph Crabtree was convicted of making illegal contributions to DioGuardi's campaign. Crabtree alleged DioGuardi was aware of a plan to filter contributions through Crabtree's employees to get around limits on contributions. But DioGuardi has never been charged, and Crabtree's allegations have never been proved. And DioGuardi has capitalized on Lowey's admission that she made a technical violation of campaign law by incorrectly reporting a $250,000 loan she'd made to her own campaign. And allegations of campaign law violations may play a big role in this year's campaign. The latest salvo comes from the DioGuardi camp, where officials are saying that Lowey has shown a disregard for the law by failing to state who paid for this campaign flyer.
Well, she has no disclaimer on this flyer. It's made perhaps intentionally to appear as if it was a congressional mailing, so that it appears it was a series of congressional town meetings, when in fact it was a campaign mailing. There was nothing saying who paid for it, which is a violation of federal law, and it's a continued pattern with Nita Lowey of contempt for the law, the same way she has contempt for the homeowners and the taxpayers of this city and the other parts of this district.
If Mr. DioGuardi can talk ethics, well, I'll talk ethics with him any day of the week. I don't want to talk about Crabtree, nor do I want to talk about all his FEC violations, but let Mr. DioGuardi talk ethics. I'll meet him on those terms any day of the week. I want to talk about issues. I want to talk about what I have done, what I've accomplished over the past 4 years, and what I want to continue doing for the people of this district.
In any event, this is shaping up to be an interesting campaign. John Goff, Cablevision News.
Well, the congressional race between Lowey and DioGuardi is sure to be one of the most hard-fought we'll see this election season. Just who will walk away the victor is the topic of today's Point Counterpoint. Here are Cablevision News commentators Mike Edelman and Al Del Bello.
As Yogi Berra once said, it's deja vu all over again. DioGuardi against Nita Lowey, a race that 4 years ago, was pretty exciting. I think we're going to see a lot of the same old issues surface. DioGuardi is the same person. He hasn't changed very much from what I've seen in the newspaper and heard him speak about. We're going to have the issues of campaign financing, obviously. There's going to be some charges against Nita, although that went through the Ethics Committee and was cleared up. And there were some charges against DioGuardi. I got a feeling it's going to get messy. What do you think, Mike?
Oh, I think no question about it that this is a grudge match. This is a rematch. This is the thriller in Manila. Joe DioGuardi has been wanting this nomination, and in fact was nominated by the Conservative Party before the Republican Party had a chance to decide who their choice was. So really the Republican Party had very little choice in selecting. Either they selected somebody other than Joe DioGuardi, and there was a primary, or they went along with Joe DioGuardi, and that's exactly what they did. It seems to me that there are some issues on the burner, one of which, of course, will be Nita's relatively liberal voting record that I'm sure Joe DioGuardi will bring up during the election.